Welcome back to 7 Days to Die and part 2 of my Lore of 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. So as we saw in the first one, you can get a lot of information from the treasure maps. So in this time we're going to go to the challenges and see what we can find in them. Now when it comes to beginning a video, you may as well start at the beginning, and in this case let's start with the very first challenge you're given, which is called Basics of Survival, which says, "Dear friend, the wasteland can be an unforgiving place, and you look like you could use some help. Enclosed is a short guide to help you survive. If you complete it, we just might take you into our new citizen of White River Settlement. It's real and it's safe. Good luck, Noah." So we've got our first bit of lore here. So we know there is a place called White River Settlement, and we know that the person who runs that is called Noah. Other than that, we have very little to go on. So quick look around the wasteland and you find these 5 places. They're all the trading places and they all fly the flag of White River Settlement. So we know this place is a big one. So let's have a look at the other 2 clans that we do find in the game. And they are the Crazy Jake clan, and the Slick Willie clan. So let's have a look at the Crazy Jake clan and go from there. So welcome guys down to my little office, and as you can see I have collected the 8 challenges that Crazy Jake and his clan give you. Now I'm not going to read through all of them like I did with the treasure one, because they pretty much all say a very similar thing. They give you a challenge and they say a few bits and pieces. Now what I found from all 8 are the following things. They always say we've been watching you, we've been keeping an eye on you, things along those lines. So Crazy Jake is a group of people who are watching you. So looking also through, it always gets signed off with something lines like this one. It says crazy and I like it, Jack. So it's Jack himself writing these notes to you, but it's his gang watching you. He doesn't do it himself. So that's what we've got from these particular notes so far. We've also got that they want you to join their gang by completing these tasks or doing a test or seeing what you're made of. So they're pretty much all trying to get you on their side of the camp. With this in mind, we'll have a look at Slick Willie next, but you can kind of see that from all these notes that Crazy is definitely as crazy as he sounds. Reading through some of them, they're quite explicit, so I'm not going to read them out due to YouTube, but you can read them yourself, and you can see that sometimes they're very hostile towards you in how they're challenging you, and other times they're being very nice to you. So it's going to be interesting to see if this clan is one that you can join later in the future, and we can see how crazy these gorilla guys really are. So with that, let's head over to Slick Willie and have a look at what he has to say and what he wants you to do. So we're back again here in the office, and this time I've got all of Slick Willie's, and you can see there are 6 notes in total. Now, the difference between Slick Willie and Crazy Jake is Crazy Jake concentrates on the zombies, while Slick Willie is all about killing off of animals. So let's start with the quite simple about these notes. Again, we've got Slick Willie saying, we've been watching you, we've been keeping an eye on you. But he also says, my crew. So he is definitely putting himself out as the leader of the group, and that he is in overall charge, and he's giving the orders. The challenges are all being issued in the notes as well, and they're a challenge, they're a test to get into the group. They want you to join. But the interesting one in this one is that the 5th note in this set that I've got coming up says pass initiation. So I think that these might come in a particular order in the future to potentially join their crew. Again, it'd be interesting to see what happens, whether or not we can actually join this crew and meet the crew, etc. But I got a sneaky suspicion these guys are going to be just as crazy as Slick Willies. Reading the notes gives me that impression, so have a read through yourself and see what you think. I'd like to see how this all plays out. Maybe these three factions might be in conflict with each other, and that if you join one, another one won't talk to you and will actively attack your base. It'd be interesting to see how that plays out. Maybe even have a set where you can have your own clan. You can make your own clan, and then that all four of them are a little bit hostile towards you, or you can get them as allies. So it'd be interesting to see how that all plays out in the future. So with that, I'm going to have a look at a few of the other little bits and pieces, and I hope to see you all in the next one.